original so be ko ba bi asi we fake na wo hu ade ya original ye fake da enti misra Ghana fo mo bi entu futuro enfa ngumani mo momode say mu be ni original megabits ibi Ghana flag ya ahyenso de enu nti na mde me cutting aba be siare cutting no yellow cutting no enie yellow uko sport ana uko wholesale bia ho uko distributor bia ona hu cutting we bia enu na che say ye original megabits enti bomoden na ko pebito ko na ko pebito ba bibia be ko bia benya bi se die suadro uko ba bia wo benya bia towo suadro wholesale ba ko no aba be gi atumo suadro pa Abakin Enterprise ni pacho Abakin suadro boyade omo yade suadro for dia omo promo mania bie na uko obo asensu dia bobo entine sram original mega no ye basi ye ba be yemu yie fisensa wonuma enji wanu ensa wonuma wunya hangover ensa wonuma esiesie wusisim emma wusisi ya wo den mesra onsa wonuma wusisi ya nyoya biom ensa wonuma ya oba na konfichire na woti ya obia na mesra opensa we bi na nom ne kakran enton komisa bosumi be wua ensa we be sano na wayase ya na wo konfichire ya oya no na jai wo se wa hefa Mr. Original megabits ye wakra ya wo Sapeman okay ye wakra ye nkra Sapeman ye amasama area ho amasama Sapeman American opa road ye ni Bena filling station ene di hwani mu enti Mr. so wo pebi atonwa ana wo pedodo atua Mr. wo be free numbers we yo 0548 Mr. Chenye 0548 782585 Bomadi na friend number is here 0548 782585 so friend number we may be a enkrofo atu agusu aye friend ti aye busy Mr. Ubetimi friend 0544 641851 0544 641851 now also ji original megabits bi na to na nya mfaso die bebre fusesesei Ghana fo emaburu kokrowa fo ene mrewa fo nyina maba wo bia to agu original megabits so a wonum ne kama fuse omo se eyensa ye di nyan kasa we yemframu yemfa kala bia mframu yemfa bibia mframu eye original megabits no ye di nyabina ni nyahama ene dia yentibesrawo se wo kwa akono monsa na sensa no uko na se wo tesihwe na se wo ntiwia wo mu a mesrawo na nya mega papa enti original mega die wo de ka wanu a wo benu mu anu biem se eyensa eya krojini a wo betimi anom mu anu biem na wo wi a ebe ma wo twadie ma ye den heya ebe ye den eti se wote original megabits na omoja abelo oye Ghana ya wo Sapeman opa road ho ene wo ubetima afro 0548782585 koton bebrebe different na for programs over the weekend why me da sami alma next week de besa esia kala fefefe afasi bre wo kwa se ene wo kala ko put dem kama afasi ni ntia ho lo bia wo be mani senior na se bia edem kama eche bia no thank you eche bia ni be free TV so ni yakọ social media Facebook and then YouTube because se medical aka enam radio ni tino se radio ne ko off I was some George Butum. TV super. No TV and about TV and social media. Okay. It's about 8 now you feel TV so near social media. I quite exclusively on social media. And TV. It is identity. I don't bet your money production for budget. Now it's a program for TV. On program for TV. It's nice and the crowd say. The free swa and yes be na akati but ye be different program with by ye employ ye turn matter 9 o'clock kufufu so we say them and Freddy et ye so far the na kufi e kan ye di kobogu say MPP matters arise in ma ekoso sankaye mu ya branch support lot about me ba mo na mu ye ka na mu ya hoho na mu ba mu nche ye ne fa den fa des ni sa ne mana ya na mu feel saying it is saying godo we party ko e be started na along the line so e be joining ningina party for
Any or home, any obia watcher SOB.
Yes.
In party politics, the most important thing, there are two things: the value you bring or the impact of your presence in the party, and how consistent you are with your impact.
Yeah.
Until you say we woman, and you say be a woman, say we could yes, but what is your input? What is the impact that you brought to make the party that attractive? Now you share how consistent have you been? Obu was static cry say man America or coca cry no watiada. Now obviously to me call to the full length. You say with all the time and nipa joining the basin then the person has been consistent and still consistent. Because we here you about me American. Yes, it's true. 2007 you born as running mate. But let's ask ourselves this particular question: say, what has been the person's performance? What has been the person's impact in the party? What has been the person's? What kind of value has the person been able to add any value to the party? Maybe you don't know how consistent has the person been to say the name Bawumia, it is still Bawumia as it used to be. Say party constitution is very clear. We are party, we are open for beer, nipa be bring Brahma join the party, no go on. And yes, beer yen in Musa who buy there and as buy there. That be when it comes to presidency, just like Opesa MP and as Opesa national executive, the party's constitution is very clear. When you meet that requirement, and you walk and our president and delegate of the party, they don't look at say be Obadabanyo. They want to know say who are they who will be about my party, because there are two things. We are eager to win the power to come and serve Ghana. It as to who can win us power or who can lead the party to win us power. And then they being common to say be who buy the me who buy munche near the near Casam Goro Debbie and on any idea the Casam. The we are looking at Sabia. If you are an aspirant, you have a message, focus on the message. Why do you think we shall rub on me? So far he's done about 8 or 9 regions. Go on. Or could be he speaks about near or no as flag bearer obekimi a party executive delegate to be and an idea obey the abo on my Ghana. These are the two key things he speaks about. So he doesn't even speak about say where he is and where he is and where he is. He has a message or call or say when I come I will bring every constituency I will give 10 appointment. Hey bro, who tell constituency come here say appointment cry be and bring you who maybe baby no, me say, we say a party in government when it comes to appointment, you are looking at over 6,000 appointment. The panel say, remember every constituency be 10. You make calculation with 276 constituencies multiplied by 10. It means we are looking at 2,760 appointment. Go on. 6,000 we free more. Not just I got 3,000 and over. But at the end of the day, who are in in your constituency, who knew beer, said you or you come up for maybe I'll do scholarship, a do school placement, and I do be this is the time I see it will be about constituency. One Casamontanas representative among the 10 people. This is a fantastic innovation. So maybe this talk say be will be which I bang any of those things. That's not what we are looking for. You see where we are now. Akonyana turn be a pray. Focus on the message and deliver your message. Let delegate appreciate you as a person, because they look first. They look at your qualities as a person. They look at your leadership qualities. They look at one kasa inherently. One kasa usubang. Say who be a say be Bobby and a bit number would do a penny. These are some of the things they want to look at, and then your past record in the party in terms of performance wise. What have you been able to do to make this party attractive and stand on its feet? These are the basic things that delegating or more. Say I will be in there and I will be in your channel and I will be in Rano. And the go on near Sana would Sana could be delegates are very focused and they know who they are going to vote for. And any day, young fan Kasam and in this Kasanoso, idea go on it pushes people away to join the party. It doesn't make the party attractive. And maybe we say NPP in the doso. NPP say who corners 120 year. Say if you don't deliver your best, there is competition. Healthy competition. You have to prove your worth. And yes, if you want to be known, you want to be there, play your part, do your best, and make sure say you are so consistent in whatever you are doing. And I'm sure say when the right time comes and delegate are supposed to reward you, they'll reward you. Tell you the medical way.
But that's a friendly kid. Now we'll be say message be obedient boss. I did the work at the District Assembly Common Fund with Dr. Bamia. If it was good, he shares the credits.
if it was bad, he shares the same blame with me. Former District Assembly Common Fund Administrator.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Person can look about me. I mean, yes, you could man or Vice President and Administrator Common Fund. Sir, you know your budget allocation.
The president will appoint him.
President in Boya function. Now Vice President I was between because on they will come competing. It's a be yeah man we some of these things and I'm for reply no. I can name maybe I'm one. So you see another one waka another one will be the SMC here so say Dr. Baumia say Obama constituency be adwuma tana. On kire Obama Vice President adwuma create. Nti won ti krom hana Dr. Baumia e de zip line napko keep ni 35,000 interoperability ene ama mobile money vendors almost close to 1 million people. Any interventions at Dr. Baumia de ba na one yes kura nipa se ni see. Which one of them na adwuma sem onim ene no we free Dr. Baumia camp kope running mates Canada Japan company yeah say politics na ma hu te na ma bu ha enya fan hu sa asem ye kan na e dey asem kra first one ya de ba yi
was say District Assembly Common Fund what Dr. Baumia
how does the head of the economic management team yemte wona ye the formula for District Assembly Common Fund eko anya no kra you were so powerful to the extent say o minister kra no antimi an control
I know person resign
the all person with this kind of year na ade here wo dey projects yankase scan wakodi now so instead say we dey beko a form amana local government who decide say be as a court dan 200 and ade asi say drip machine and ade ato say kai host and ade asi it would be central government projects instead of say but then so common fund there as a local fund
yes.
It defeated the purpose of the but anya no wasam ne yebeka it wo no issue discretion Dr. Baumia minis any evidence actually say Dr. Baumia can say niema no yemfanye central government
and but
instead say
what is the rationale behind this?
I don't get it. Such as then go blame into the Baumia Bambi like I say they are neutralize blame. You don't do that.
Not about me you co-administrator na
mama
appointed
mama yetikroma na Rabena Vice President na chire ka obi wo man ka minister ba ukra ma na kwan. You didn't allow your minister to guide you and supervise the administration of the common fund. Yeah. You run it yourself.
Hey.
Now one running at the Navy and say an MCs at the former MCs that will record compare NDC for the buyer say or maybe mama than a conformer. Now all the doctor no they should stop that go on
will be so I said back was say was so dying na abofo be catch and say may you the meaning. Almost was say abofo ebeson die say Nyagopon Emma Papa J 8 years from Volta region and now ma President Kufuor also 8 years from Ashanti region and now ma Professor Mills from Central region 4 years.
We are saying we
was one man
1 to 80 or person just on a book and by 4 years when we be there.
This is how some kind was say one book and ne Professor Mills free crow back on every Central region. Now man Nyagopon ma Professor Mills 8 years na 89 so 4 years no di enti no abofra be ka che de say I was say 4 years no Robert Kennedy Japan e bi twa to aso
second Japan free Central region
free Central region no free Robert Kennedy Japan we free Central region
here
as so France
I send dump him I said me kromo mako be 3-4 times
na godon
minua
sa abofo no mo so no dae no sa abofo no bia so 1963 akwana ko shoot JF Kennedy ono so say abofo no so do so ko shoot no nti abofo de papa na ye obone wo de ekwe ni be edru no I mean let's be clear in our mind I say minua ko people sin kasa no wo as coordinator ye ka DACF common fund ade nyina video wo you play the role campaign omoye bro ye can say after 31st no we must be bold to come together as a family. They are all kind of no. Remember, say Ochina no. Say they are with Marcus because of what you said. You can't come close to the campaign. These are astute and I mean party way go be German kolano my because mono. I mean the pedigree you have in the party. These are things that people, the young people, are going to learn from you. Let's look at the things that so we call campaign. Oh, very simple. Can APR if you are campaigning for a candidate, proclaim and answer declare the attribute of the candidate. The reason why people must give the person the mandate. But first logo line as vice president. Hold on. The president is there. How can the vice president create jobs? But as yourself say, from 1992, ABC 2024, among all the vice presidents, Aka, Atamils, Aka, Atamils, Aliu Mahama, evidence of John Mahama, and I saw the president in there, Papusi Misata, and Sayeba, Baomiano, who among them has been the vice president who has stood out. Because the 1992 constitution is very clear, Article 8, it doesn't give the vice president any role to play. Because we are supporting artists, we are backing vocalists, but he's been able to prove his way to say, and he's done it by virtue of his competence and all the things that he's done. And no say, when the president, but supporting artists support here, look at the things be able to do to make Ghana where it is now. In the NDC, there are a lot of things that Baumia did, they are praising him. Now, drip. Hold on, the drip, the buy, side district road boy, why the buy, and then NDC buy a critical Juma, my binum, a big national coordinator, your regional coordinator, your district coordinator. These are the things that the basis and the buy, and they bois the party. But where we are now, all we are asking is we want to move forward after 31st as a united party. Until people should stop these attacks. Because when you go with the attacks, there will be what? A counter attack. Don't feel offended because what can't any panel so reply? But at the end of the day, saying you can smoothly say, "Obi a can no no to me here. Obi to me che aspirant eko she baby or che delegate eko she baby aspirant to." In some of can crowd go down. No, I catch her almost say, "No be an recording, no be an video, no I can some to kaya." But we want to come together after 31st. Me, I believe we said the only weapon that can make us win 2028 unity.
Okay.
But in our quest to be united, one can one summer working and then make sure say you don't feel some kind of remorseful. Say, oh, me can say, oh, minimum says because Nipana will can some now. When the person wins, and of course the person is going to win. How would we be able to come along? But but let's run a clean campaign and very important. Go on, very, 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 very important.
If you be send you message from northern region, was saying wa money din but was say me catch was say your only sister in the north me catch because was so which is wajiwa bosono no and na was had the ba say was say what time as you no boama boys be party boys be also omo ye fu was in the bimu dey 4 acres oboama omo dey 10 acres. I was it 10 others are into food stocking. They buy beans, rice. Gamzoya no soybeans from 20 bags to 40 bags.
You've been innovative agriculture. Okay. I say because say it's yeah, we are happy say almost so at the Juma. Oman say about
okay. Okay. It's Yako budget mana. And
I'm say Obusa ni mami.
Okay. Na ya no ye de hin.
Appointees I say asan kodi ba mi.
I say no mo say mo de mo didi amen. Ma fuma chema. Esi bi de half tank. Bi de half tank. Ebi su de full tank. Ba full tank no position 4 years e ba form. Half tank so de ba quarter. E ti mo pese mo sa akofele. Emma ye bi no ye tra wona komo ni ye aden ye beto aba emma Dr. Bamu Bamia no san fa post ne mavu se kufi fusu gasa virus ni ade ne fa mamu na musa munkodi ne komo ni ye aden
godon
mumie ni bie
abraba kakra de mama me de boye ye san mam kese ana de Bamia san mam kese ana de odwuma no de mama no me de boa party for tie me nka so that is just by the way anyway. Na minim de ntia other camps no person mo create impression say be Dr. Bawumia nkwa na ewo appointee say won camp. Na ma me ye kana say ma me na to no onya appointee.
Appointee kese.
Agensam no onya appointee.
Agensam
no onya appointee.
Stika do di miensa.
Ona bo abna Peter Mewu. Eben ampa ben kwaku kwatin finance ministry nkwa mkuta miensa.
That's you say that we had na finance for nkwa
Charles BC umune
double put 4
and 9
That be said, Kwakukwati. Kwakukwati no deputy minister for finance for 4 years. And that's the council deputy minister.
No, no, boy, but I'm Pabi. And so, but what is said, Dr. Bamini Baby, agent baby can say, if you ask the Kako Maslook, or more party for. I'm Ubia and Yabusiani into Odiona booking to me and to Mona booking for. It will be so unfair because your man is scout beating me the party for any I will Maslook.
And there will be a bit.
So it is said a year first year campaign. Almost a person on the Aluminia Saki can kick anybody. And I brought you Kuyano Yano Montias because go on a booking and Munoya appointee.
Yes.
Nigerian Suya appointee and then yet Sabi appointees in Kwani did you about him.
Oh, Debbie.
Baby, I didn't share a credit test. Nimu Kuma make me salary to Crofos me boy.
7 number baho.
So I say, you can't know your beans you. But may I say, may youth, ya dear mammy semen, you man may any hear me. My Shase Bosumi send me, Metran 5 good years. As a president of Kuvaru, APJ, Mudiako, and Yapiana, a channel. It is a digital center. I just was a one salary, Fia. Nas will be $20 million contract to Cocoa Border. Now, a campaign was a make of Fusuna me salary fian because I said I'm a year point here to Missunitino. May mean ya buy moon for so a idea Ukoji $20 million contract to Cocoa Border. And I come on $20 million contract TB and I may not a godon me first $2 million crown as a mamma appointment. I can find at least meet much to may they half and I'm half from my chama food soldiers and or poor means me be my food soldiers. So it is so wrong for people to create that impression. And you know, correct. Mr. Correct Japan crowd appointees on a booth for Swassa Mamone. They know a surgeon mom foreign affairs ministers. And now appointment to a coup for the moment. And
I always say no war. Giadic.
No, just baby iron development. I want to know. Yadek ne aluminium.
No, just that's a yadek.
No, just iron the other one. No.
Okay.
So it's nipa Oko Dr. Richum Camp Kura appointees. Oko Honorable Brian over 20 appointees. Bebre.
Sir.
Oh yes.
Ayibo
sir, tourism authority. Akwasiajima money nipa pi last time I made list no. I got over 20.
Oh, no mo banya mo me aboboni ye hu kakra se be team list. Obetima
me list no me
was ayiso ho Carlos Ahenkra.
Bebre.
Carlos Ahenkra e wo Dr. Brechampo ho. Na Madukuya.
And Abubuy.
And I'm a
deputy trade.
Former deputy.
Entino, Bebre Horma, your former.
Obi. It is office,
Chum, Eric Chum.
No,
Gappa.
Honorable Brian, Carlos Ahenkra, and the appeal could be former deputy railway. No, Bright Raccoon will be former deputy employment. Jeff Fernando, no, Nita. This is our regional chairman.
Yes.
Oh, Peter Mreku gave me commission. Peter appointment said mood power.
Peter, the minimum is a honor.
Oh, Peter, alliance.
Oh, Mecha. Why you can't appointed baby who piao.
Oh, name F. Oh,
the animal to do.
So, no, I can't so, David Asante publishing.
Oh, yes, 8 years.
So, me and you take office of the president. Oh,
hey, I
Cyber.
Register of traditional medicine, even Dr. Michael Martin.
Traditional medicine.
Hey, now register. Ministry of Health. So, Joe Dente, Deputy Get Fund Administrator, former voter regional treasurer. I want to Joe Dente.
Mr. Dente.
Kakari Bonzi, Deputy Coastal Development.
Mr. Dente, I won't catch him. I know what you do every day.
Any old Jimmy, which is Mr. Dente. I want to. So, Emma Major is empire, no a board member.
National Health Insurance.
So, Benjamin Searcher, Deputy Regional Minister, Bono East, and a Deputy Minister for Gender. Yawafu, no a Deputy Minister for Aviation. So, until women in a about a book in the epitome, as so much after obeying boss, Abuaji Jedu, Usuba Empire, no a director comes or
Africano
on a book.
Okay,
Charles Bisiu. Me Rocky, Western North Minister. So, Pagre watch it down, government spokesperson.
Rocky is already 2.
NYA. So, Kwame Ado Esrifi or no ono so deputy or get secretary I'm say one here ebia yibe jadeko possible possible and I'm Zoya no ye Novin Development Authority professor kwa jeni mbwati deputy railway minister ono so ho eti obi ka se gba ye baba so na enye no kure se Gordon yenya akwanya besom ye na ye san abe den abeye Dr. Wamiama ne formula so ono de appointment no de 2 million be ma constituency for no man ka side den I recommend nipa it is Asante Achim Central ebenya ministers 2 ebia deputy ministers 2 board 4 deputy CEO 1 na yenya CEO 2 a one mo constituency executive committee ne mo council of elders mo patrons no be there ebetena se ne mo ka se ebia kofifosu ye man ne CEO no ebia oye ni sei enti yemfa CEO for France anya de e man se be oba party for na se ebia kofifosu ye de man no de oye ne ye ni anye ho enti this time ye de nipa foforo ene be de ene be ko san ye be ye no throughout all the 267 constituencies 76 constituencies no na obia ye den enye bi ebia ye de Freddy Eko regional minister obeyade nti constituency ya ye wo hai ye suggest say ye Freddy nyere enko sani ye be ye no nti tumi no back me say party for complain over the years say the power of appointments na ye concentrated in the executive
too concentrated
nti power and Dr. Bawumia say 3,000 of these appointments no 3,000 appointments ngasam kitwo so appointments near 5,000 kra na keze be 60% of it there or the party for constituency for benye bi region for benye bi national for benye bi into on the average be 3,000 appointments because we use 276 kra 2,760 appointments ni emfa say the aka be ko region na national for no appointments go don say na asano no asa dodo na akọ party for no so enti obi a wo constituency ni no wo na wo be propose appointee no ebere na yakase chinchina se me ye old executive friends appointee na se mabom homoden na se me constituency ana se bia se me wo full soldiers constituency for want of a better word full soldiers nominate me say yemfa Kofi ensa anko NEIP yemfa to ho ana se yemfa nko ai buffer stock ana se yemfa nko school feeding program because ye hwe say de oye na djuma last time na ko obetima abu aye party for na party for interest wo a na aye me constituency efu suggest constituencies omo no omo yeden omo recommend me de me akọ enye say Dr. Bawumia ena wasa akofam say me executive nti you be a record ene na mo otuye but one thing me pay about Dr. Bawumia ne say we seen a lot of lessons from the last 8 years now as the number 2
okay
party for here sem ne nyema ye de ye ho ankoye no wakuchire ni nyina agufom a wo say obe adopt fourth industrial revolution technology digitization all their solve our problem no they be kuchire obia needs ene ne din ne details agu database so je ko computer mo ni me say wo say wo de obane be JSS next 3 years into school placement do ha yenye de be share nsa wo ho ye benya senior presidential advisor or be make sure say adeno ya den ya ye ama ho ato obi pe promotion 15 years NDPP ba ya bona bro ya farmer no yabo NDC fo so ba onya obi wo ha on ne behwe saade no so say in the public sector no saa ne mane na efa yankrofo ni so a eye appointees e bia de ebodi nkwa ne hian nti yankrofo promotion yetena so no saa mistake na nyede ensi bi that is advantage the man has and no be use enti wo use saade na on sa nkoye appointments a eye only powered by the executive say president nkwa na say ebibi to che okra e de power ne bi imam enti go don enye no kreda say obi a wa say obi a ene me kame non-formal appointee akame din because formal appointees no mudu ebi on no betima board Dr. Bawumia na campaign no na onye na tumi ni mra na nso benye bi na beye
by lokura podie every president kofo ya obe president 2000 no enipa ofo bomu ye adwuma ye wo wie 2008 na kofo anu bae
emu se na san bae
eti de ya montom bo kakra
even first time for the first time class you be an ba second
you be an sa e bae
ni na me nyina propaganda
galamse ye kunipa wo
another Wednesday
no galamse yi
ma na esibium
ese 9 months for no obo ko bo asoma ko nya accident ama ba ko afrim ama nipa mu miensa critical condition
soja for na
soja for
that's so bad
ha adwen pa 9 months yi galamse anyway okay Kofi yanko budget nine budget se bia wo ho asebi ka e no so a ye be back to
NDC for budget omo ye no ehwam pa on paper enso ya na ba implementation na ayasem me ye babunu nti adwuma sem ne hia me pa ahwe agency de me kwaya ne nyina ne eboa ema mabunu no skills ne ade a on betime de aye adwuma wo hwe allocation na NDC for ye in 2025 yase obi besi so a anka obehye wo ma ene ensama omo kan yese omo beye omo ka se omo de nkokon kitenkete beba ema Ghana mabunu anya adwuma ye awo 2025 budget mgodon ade abechia me yakokan budget na president mama kolonchen kokon kitenkete me wa 11 months school akabo so me ntina ka se adwuma asama awo se free kokon kitenkete mu ba 2025 na bia anya den ama because afi na yashisha nkoko be 5 akuku box mu akoyi ba ko api okuma se a launch ade is it abani ebe go through procurement processes awie na yakonya nkoko na ba na ya start se ebe create adwuma na ye de ya sano caution se ekwan ya omo person faso yenkotonkete no godon enye mwa se da achi me ba ha na mabeka se manka scandal ba because untimi nkoyi portrait akoko say 5G ko fie ju ko fie American they are not adapted to the local condition, they cannot resist it. They are running for food and jobs no livestock they come commercial farmers kra no then easy for them na to say poultry farming e bia nipa ni ma obitimi so technical eto e bia ensuo yes ensuo to na ebomu a yes anya light ni po 10 dakeke ebomu a obi wa ne go 5000 timi these are commercial poultry farms in a commercial environment a lot of experience procure veterinary services the normal omo ni yare eba Newcastle no ne yi yare ha emwa no omo ni coccidiosis ne sa re nyina esuan agric science
Newcastle
so ene
was me agrico
to do back so was those days agric fufu na nya sam kitwa
edipa bro
Shaka mechanization horticulture Shaka oba no asheriche
sempeni
so anti Boris B mu na yade yankoko koma omu ama omutimi bi emu underwearing for food and jobs and okra no enye easy because you do baby no na bia issues abayanya drought na yellow corner mu an be di no na enwan yasem na mu ani wu because even big farmers in point into enough feed them nkoko no enti yenhwe ni ye pa se ye be make sure se ebuo ene ade ya se bobo ansa na de nkoko na mamu nyina na yenye sa it will be the next biggest scandal for when but no Women's Development Bank omka se ombema ye ma menum sika ye nwia ma sika through the Women's Development Bank low interest loan no motimi de adibia amaso it is zero jobs from Women's Development Bank because so manye afi na omaye say omo de 400 million eba ye minimum capital required for universal banks operations in Ghana no maye yenhwe say ombetimi aye sa ade na mpa because ohwe NDC budget omo ye in 2025 agodon sika omo ka so omo de be infrastructure big push na 13 billion aside maripo majuma oye o fankonsa omo no
eno ano no
ba bi omo release this
na no pokwa no ye ne sei
o de yemfa ne say ne de omo tua say 800 million say it is Canadian so de yemfa ne say close to 1 billion yemfa mo ndo mu tua 12 billion aka no godon ewan omo tua contractor bi aka bi en so hwe budget na o makan aka bypass ni nyina aka ho say ongoing projects meanwhile in the 2026 budget ayaka na no you didn't do any allocation for project no yeah free so near 70% complete o man o ma betete so the 100 near the no nyina no say 90 o dey atiase they say almost say 64% yemfa ne sa so bypass near 64% complete other na say cordon uja bypass ya 64% ho now cost start another 6 lane so called expressway
na se na me kokumase
because of choba movement
anyina mu side ho na main road na achoki
samuram
ati bi room for left ho
yes
na me ko fa kwa no so a dust se ye mu so ba kwa no so enough if I me fa kwa no so more than 30 minutes
in fact one of the bypasses square there
o maguso
udru ha me record night view crowd be too na nya sam keto akra
it is 4 bypasses actually into 8 lots go done aban Asare-Bediako on ho dada no over 60%. Mankasa na maka no budget mo say 64% complete. What project science does it make? Go down. Say you be just a project no ato ho. Na afeni ye koye physical.
No, ye jatol ma eye.
Because budget na ban ye no wan kire ba bi scape free de ba yes akwan. Eh so opportunity. Ha me. Kwa share isi ho sa akwan yi so.
Ese ko for dan ne ade.
So eno kra no ofan kotu nsam na ya ye no. Wan se wudu nsam ma wo kwa chema ofa
benkunzo
nti ahono no mo de be den e be fa de so kwasa man kese ne last month kram ko yi o it is good nti sa 10 lane of anko nsawona do finance president Kufuado aye over 70-80% mo be wie no eno na mo back link every ho aye den
this obu wie
ayi so mu wie eti abande e continue governance is continue ti adan na in the same vein no mo fa nkotwa enyire si ne konongo ne adwo bypass ayeye no so
ema kwan nam
ne kwan nam na ka enhia biem na ewuo bebrebe ekwan na aside se ewuo wo so no eso asan tutu because one say highways for combat maintenance but because say no muyi alternative bypass into no manye den o manye maintenance no go down 1 million codes program
aha omo wey
eno so no 0 jobs
the ebi omo ye code coded
coded location wadon enche me do be se na menwa bam
okay
wo de enfie 1 friends and 9 ni nipa 1 million afi bia anye 250,000
at least 250,000
yes into the 250,000 okay em fani say ye time ye kan budget am wo de guitar center afi bia nipa na ye train o motete o na ministry of communication air capture online and e shim they say ministry of communication online ya e wo budget no makenkan ba bia ni wo ma say ya tete codes ba ko na mi kura because budget no you take a stock of the previous year's achievements and then tell the nation what you do the next year. Sana budget ni atwere no. God no bibia say anim. 0 24-hour economy 2024 no ma allocate 0 cedis square to it. Honorable Ayaraga me yeti ase say 24-hour economy no a private sector na ebe ye. Na enye aban den na afi do mo de 110.
Obako freska bi aba.
Ache ho. Na ade a nipa na odano no ye ragusita no so omu hia 4 billion de be na yemfa say 4 billion afi bia 1 billion
was it $4 billion as you know
what I yemfa say cedis impo I'm not sure of the currency na ukotwa emu 110 million eden achievements any
omo de be den
eden na de be ye na je say ya group ni yedi
ya na mo be stimulate wache dia na dwo no
e che say mi nim say mo be stimulate kenken so eti go don yam shishie say the government's commitment towards employment and job creation is very low because already no so the 100 million crako could divide 250,000 say they could train 250,000 the prorated allocation for 1 million codes na obenye ska ba ketekete ka say yes ska na bit my den train those number of codes na ka say ska na mo de bia hyehe ho kwa also obema adwuma 100 million this year obe support 10,000 businesses and new ministry of youth na adwuma ra na hyase no omo ntimi anka budget ni mu say nipa 5 cry ya training o under the adwuma program
e ho so
we don't national apprenticeship program I don't so sa mo say mo be training tens of thousands of people omo allocate 300 million Ghana cedis go down 300 million Ghana cedis no emu 21 pe na media review am ka so mo de kwa akoye I don't so no omo ntimi antwere budget ni mu say nipa mienu na miensa kura no omo go through the national apprenticeship program contractors are most next year ombe create adwuma 490,000 this year man create because skabianko now the interesting woman say adwuma na almost say ebe create next year 800,000 almost 500,000 labor adwuma road construction ndi kwara no be KN West no
amon kwa adwuma he
almost be kwa kujina kwanso de pickers any Sophia say ya na sebi so it me dey me babu no ntire we ni hia me wo when this for manifesto na jobs wo we this year almost jobs any growth so we your kwa nansi aban go don now twin scale system nim nyina we expenditure target we may say by 60% revenue target we may say you are not spending na mu de aba yani say obetwa foreign currency agum na cedi no anya hoden na dollar akofom ni aka say o manage economy ni yi na ye ma memko kantamanto no kan hia ye ntoma de because system no wa hye because for purchasing power form because what we scale system you are not paying contractors for them to get money ama iskano afa economy no and a growth rate your project for something last year 5.7 like I said last year no there was more spending in the economy than we are having this year go down and it has only hope say economy no ebe grow and I say they are more interested in the optics. Say, inflation. Say, mass inflation. 2021, you single digit to 7%. And 4 good years, you single digit.
And I use this students in Kobusa, economic consultant. Obusa answer what demand and no ding power.
What if baby?
No, Professor Pilot, me deviate student questions are.
Or their baby. It's me the manipulation. I mean, baby.
Now, you take from your name.
Why, doctor?
You ain't going to profession.
Good on.
Media.
Some budget, you know. Good on. My main starting free baby, Minoko Picano. Sa expressway.
That be factor me. May share 9 months for car now, what they call na canan if I de cana yen. And what thing. Omodi military officer di diamba, baby been to the mintimbo. It didn't ever. The car no so the ace.
Nagoro galam says see I.
But when I say we ongoing bypass intermo. Eh?
I was bypassing there was ye.
What on?
Yeah, bra.
Maybe I say almost see your express way from Accra. Almost Accra hub to Kumasi. Na ekwano omode beto eye adeso asamankese atimoda ediko eye ofuase akwakopi eye bosomtwe. Maybe they may be say, is it what we need as a country right now? Because my name say we don't say adie wo ho say we any year because Kumasi road we don't say sa road do so me expressway no me say we don't ofi Accra na wo ko Kumasi ba obesi okonongo because me ko for Fiscal so na obesi okonongo asante achi
mo nka ho
take what I say we don't say we fa ejusu say we won nka but the question and the make can say the road we are doing now no from Amasama and Kwanya they call away. This is what we should have focused on to make sure say we MI come out. Because our expressway or moyano coming kwa can fanya train mom.
Most what can be which means say expressway near what they
I'm trying to say we
can
have bullet train in this country.
I'm making budget no. We attend this for I know more can budget no.
I was a bullet train. Say we free we don't be a meeting or Kumasi. You want to be in
Kumasi
2 hours. And then I will 2 hours they will do. Train we are your cargo able to many zamako any idea. But do we need this? I said, Babi go on. Me say, look at the budget. Agenda 111. Almost year 10 district hospitals. Now me aduma next year. 100 million Ghana cedis. But the question is there. Agenda all the district hospitals now about 80 something district hospitals. Ye free buying solo. Near ye be. But I'm saying to me, I was expecting say government will focus on completing all these hospitals because at the end of the day, you were backlog of nurses from Goofy. Over 150,000 confirm Goofy. I been in private account.
So mission hospitals. So
the question we asked is go on. Priority is very important. Go on. Setting our priority right is very, very important as a country because I will hear some goofy say to me we hospitals here go on some coming in a
oh why not
because at the end of the day oh my Ghana but here we are no also we are coming to use sanitary pad 292 million Ghana cedis obedi go on I ask myself say me that particular I do maybe say what is the basics of it say sanitary pads young girls no sebio nkaye but baby edu no as our mind no that 292 million Ghana cedis no we don't say the shame and 100 agenda 111 I'm telling you say this was me a year Roman
that am fanya factory cry be
and produce way
292 million Ghana cedis o say you fan to obi twobo no procurement to your kwakoto sanitary pad sebi we so be 100 million nkaye na ko be beko we don't these are the things I hear as our be say but this government I have more kinds like they want to do things to appease their people. No more to Frabegu and so. The truth of the matter is, me, your uncle one group on Kofu, no hear me pa nurses. Go to okay. yes our collective bargaining agreement now about we signed it last year now omo implementing go do kai omo ka say omo twen ya the budget na be bim me bisa say our necessary mutie the collective bargaining agreement is an agreement we had, a contract agreement we have with the government of Ghana. Implementation wise, they promise you here when they are going to read the budget, almost say every year, they will spend about 2 billion Ghana cedis. Yeah, if I say, go do, bim, am I no necessary? I'm a next year, Bekuno, and say, Omo call a strike and answer visa. But this budget, go on. So, who read budget? Me, near how many say, this NDC government is trying to make say, I say, go on, what they bosom back on animal bar. Go on, possible. It is a period of time. A juma abaya efriso. You are benefit from. So if you want us to judge by your performance, to say, Woni Ato Force and Woni Finance Minister, that should be in 2026. But 2025, we did a juma obiya toa wababa tosu na wo ye biaka. Any problem? Share, go on. We are looking at dollar. Almost yama me no say dollar no you see ejina this year I say equal 11 ejina 11 na equal 11 go don o come market o to adea. The question people want to ask is say the prices of goods no
about for man
then dollar no kra u pe bia go don say we call the only place abanya dollar e Ghana no e black market uko banker e be in the world. These are the basic things are bisa, but people are talking about GDP na why na inflation na why mama akoso dompo no she e yakotoba market ono nim sa de no. All she wants to know is say or mine a question in terms of say BI say purchasing power
yan to tune by heart Oscar card
is very important. Taxes omo levy Utie finance minister levy cry no affect bia but no ye nim say after levy amuyi there are some taxes bia mo de buy go do wa kai 1 liter 1 cedi 1 liter 1 cedi ye tua every day bia ye tua drivers ye tua. So these are the things, but Ghana, almost say when we are enjoying something we call goodwill as a government for the first year, we tell me how the you feel say the whole country is for you. Go on, but say we are going to the second year, next year. The only thing I can say this budget, Omaka, but there are lapses and there are things we believe say we in this year meet 292 million for sanitary pad. Go on, me my dream say a dear. 292 million, a bit may be a factory, a bit may be a human baby. In Bebno Ghana, what they want is they want jobs. Let's try as a country, as a government, to think about the youth of this country. And yet they be a say, to sanitary pad amount of benefit. We are looking at economic benefit as a country. Sanitary pad save you, bad time be our hobbit me up one about a way. These are the things say pushy co, maybe a bit me pushy the growth in terms of industrialization. Say be a building companies, yama, youth entrepreneurship budon. 292 million from Bebun, all the 16 regions. You want to distribute fairly. Obia funny project of person here. You want to bring up entrepreneurs and all those things. In Kambua, go on. 292 million. Would the young division say, yeah, more beer?
What they could toss at the trip part.
Go on. Say, I say the far ANS is simple, Ejuma. The 150,000 backlog a year one. The 202 million. So, okay, say, multiplication for a whole year. Say, necessary only 2,000 Ghana cedis a month. We can for necessary over 10,000. Because we need to improve our health system in this country. One nurse to how many patients? We feel say M4 because it's here no obi yare no ko UK or how but these are the things as a country agenda 111 and kebet me aboa. Nti ade we ya obu kan obi si o na chale wo the politics but chale anything now go don. It affects all of us. So we need to be proactive in some of these approaches. I repeat, the 292 million for sanitary pad in Egodon.
The more brem
enya de beboa ena sa ukwakoye expressway akoto adeso na wodo kokumasi gwan no so wodi a train speed train ankaye but let's focus on the road ya kwanya yusu no from aha e de kokono go e de kokumasi no support to say won we are able to build and make an ultra-modern road that's bypassing here we are go don nka beboa sa accident bit me sia no kwan we dey budget we dey ye
medasi Freddie King and I'm telling you, coffee minute near wrap up near so.
Mr. Manobe, I said, I never quite a bang year who did the pa or Modeba power the fight against Galamsey.
Yes.
President Mahama, I refer President Kufuado to speech be Okoma or University of Energy and Natural Resources. Sir, President Kufuado say, men come in position Galamsey, for me speech, so that speech in the end, also by a center of excellence between University of Mines and Technology and University of Energy and National Resources. One of their hwe galamsey best practice small scale mining best practice kwan ya be fa so ya be tu agudie ni because go don say you for wakotu gold akoton woka so nkodua ba
onko
emfa until such a time say ya be ya san hihye no ama youth no enye bibia ye no also the infrastructure beba president akufo start here omo de bibia e fa good culture buy aye make free good processing na yesi no na ma efin furnace pollution bia nko enso no ya de aye no ya de be ma youth no nti so oba rent process ya na o rent no de akọ process no so de machine ya den abisiwo I was here expand this had ne come any areas nyina no mujai sign ad ne was it or localize licensing EPA ni ade be administrative structures so be geo mapping so the artificial intelligence e be track it sa ne mani nyina wo economic implications yes kasama yes o ma locate me hwe sa de na o mo kan so be area fight galamsey provide alternative and sustainable means of mining ama you for 150 million o mo de ahye ho na 150 million na soja fo no aduane ne fuel o mo de be call around the country akọ supervising so no ahwe no kwan go do no kwan kran hwe ska na nyede
enso
nti we kire say just as job dey am bubo so as adena lip service bi na ban ni pay no the same thing with the fight against galamsey because what can you ma be 10 artificial intelligence when ni o be track saying excavators who be you ni nyina wo financial implications nanso any commensurate allocation na che say eye mwano keke na model domre ene bi mumu enti enya mwa say we won't have any change in the fight against galamsey next year na adwuma no so ema godon budget na dey galamsey budget and there so be any
all right I was at 480 Kofi Ofosun Kansa do na friend no full suggest president on social media and na motene kan na Fredikin so motene kan tisia no yes sorry so nyame adoma e channel park okuderu ebeba movement in the morning na wo ba wone second kofo Dr. ya wo say duchum nyame adoma e china wo kanipa 5 for mudum ho si wo say yento abama wo mo no me to frank ama the new patriotic party nyame adoma e channel park obeba ha se no mo adogo enemy producer Chris Okweku mi general manager me dawase Master AB Billy munyina account Eric ene Akalanji